YouTube, what's going on? Nothing much here. Today is Wednesday Randomness. Today's topic came up in a discussion with somebody else today, and I figured, perfect topic. Relationships, love, the whole kit and caboodle. Real simple. I don't mind being in a long-term relationship as long as boundaries are not stepped over. By the boundaries, and oh my god, this is just like, I'm going off personal experience. Let's say if I'm interested in said woman, let's just call her Lady. Let's say I'm interested in Lady, and Lady's interested in me. We start talking, we start hanging out a lot. She's still Lady, I'm still guy. Real simple. All puns intended on that one. But basically, if we decide to date, that is not the combining of two people. What it basically is basically you have me, who's guy, and we have her, Lady. So we have guy and lady, two separate people who decide that they want to spend a lot of fucking time together. It doesn't mean that there's gaiety or lie or whatever pet name you wanna call it. Basically, you're still two separate people. So I did have an ex-girlfriend who, this was many years ago, who kind of thought, oh, well, when we're dating, we're now an entity. We're no longer guy and lady. We're that combo of the two. No, we aren't. I still have my likes, she still have your likes. We don't like the same things. We didn't have the same likes of music. We didn't have the same favorite foods or anything. We weren't the same people. If we were the same person, then I probably wouldn't date you because it would be boring. It's real simple. So that got us to a lot of arguments. Oh, well, you must do everything in your life with me now. No. I must not do everything in my life with you. I mean, let's put it this way. My mom, she's been dating the same guy for almost actually, I should say, she's a little bit under a decade now. Okay, she's been with him for a long time. They're now living together. You know, still on Sundays, he goes to does his fishing tournament. But doesn't stop them from being a couple. It doesn't stop them from being awesome. Doesn't stop them from being who they are together. In fact, they rarely spend time together. But they have a very successful relationship, and I'm glad for that. So I'm trying to get to, you don't need to be up each other's ass. Like, if I want to sit here and make a vlog, watch TV. I mean, do what you want to do. I mean, I'm doing what I want to do, you do what you want to do. Real simple there. And as far as the, oh, you can't talk to other women. Bullshit. I have a friend who, I've known her for about 6-7 years or so. We met at the hookah lounge. And, well, I wanted to go for a beer. I asked my significant other at the time, hey, you want to go for a beer with Catherine? And she's like, no, you guys go. Go ahead. So, I get changed, get dressed, and go. And she's like, oh, you're not really going, are you? Guys' mind is real simple. You say yes, it means yes. You say no, it means yes. Okay? We're still going to try to do it no matter how you see it. But basically, really? This is what happens when you try to vlog at midnight, okay? It is 12:01. 12:01 in the morning. You should not be like blasting your bikes. But you know what? That's just my street. This isn't a good part. That's a brain for another day. Back to relationships. which is why we're all here. We all want that somebody. We all want to feel close to someone, be around someone, have that somebody who will love us. But love us for who we actually are right now. I mean, don't just go ahead and say, oh yeah, I like you, and then try to change us, because I've been through those relationships, a lot of those relationships, where the woman finds me like, oh my god, you're like the perfect guy ever, and then tries to change me. There's things I'm already set my ways in a lot of stuff, and I mean, I am 30. There's not much more I can change in order to be anybody better. I am who I am. So girls, if you find that perfect guy, they should be perfect from the get-go. Obviously, everybody's going to have their quirks. Like me, I leave this toilet seat up. There's no rule that says it has to be down. But, so who cares? You leave the toilet seat down. Why should it stay down? It should always be up. Because who knows, I might walk into the bathroom one day and just need to go. Who knows? But, I mean, that's the thing. So, what if I leave the toilet seat up? Put the toilet seat down before you go. Is it that hard? I mean, yeah, you might not like it, but coming and yelling at me for it's not going to fix the issue. In fact, 9 times out of 10, if you start yelling, ah! I start doing nothing. I start thinking of nothing. I start not wanting to do anything except. And it was once explained that our minds are like garages of boxes, a warehouse of boxes. Each box is an idea or a set of concepts. So, like, for example, computers. Everything's stored in one box. Programming, one box. Video editing, one box. You can only have one box at a time. Not one box touches the other. And then we have something that women don't understand. It's the nothing box. I mean, how many times, and I have to ask the guys this, I want to know, for those who do watch this, in the comment section, how many times have you been sitting there watching a YouTube video, watching YouTube, sitting there doing nothing, and your woman comes up to you and says, what are you doing? Nothing. We have that nothing box, and I think what it is sexes need to understand how each sex works. I mean, women, their minds are balls of wire. Everything is connected, everything, and can't think of one thing without the other, and it's sometimes a little bit irritating. But you know what? It happens. That's how guys are, how women are, and you can only live with us. I mean, obviously there's the ones who, guys dating guys or girls dating girls, but you know what? Still, fellas, gotta love them. It's still one of those things where until you understand each other, you're never going to be in a good relationship. You're never going to understand how everything works. But you know what? I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, relationships. First off, don't expect the other person to become part of you. Like, they're going to become part of you, but there's going to be 3 entities. You, them, and us. Obviously, us is going to strive, because that's easy. You're together. You do things together, no problem. But there has to be a me and a you for everything to work. And once that happens, that's how you get into a relationship. You have to respect each other. And then it comes to the next subject, trust. Like I said before, if I'm going out with one of my female friends, come on, it's one of my female friends. Friend. Okay, if I wanted to sleep with one of them, you wouldn't even be in the picture. It's real simple. Okay, because obviously they've been around longer than you have. And if I really wanted to sleep with them, I would have already slept with them. I would already be dating them. That would have been all done and over with, and you wouldn't have been in the picture. But you're here because I choose to be with you. Yes, I understand. As some of you guys may know, my living room is my bedroom. This is where I sleep. This is where I entertain. This is where I use my computer. This is where I do my vlogs, obviously. But I don't want somebody saying, "Oh, you can't have one of your female friends over." I have a lot of female friends. I have very few male friends, and you know what? That's pretty normal. Most guys have like 5 male friends and at least triple in female friends. But that's how it is. So yeah, so don't expect it to be always an us. Trust me on shit as far as like where I'm going, where I'm spending my money, who I'm hanging out with, and the fact that I do not want to be with anybody other than you, or they would have already been there. And the third thing, understand how my mind works. It is not hard. We take things at face value. If we ask you, can we go out and have some beers? Well, I don't want to go out, but you can go. Tells me exactly that I can go. I'm so happy. I'm like, yay, I can go out and have a beer. And then you ask me, well, are you really going? Duh, you told me I could. So, I mean, it comes down to simple. Like I said, you have 3 entities. You have to trust each other. You have to make sure you understand how each other's minds work and just communicate. With those 3 things, trust, making sure you guys still stay happy, still stay yourselves, and just the communication thing. With those 3 things, relationships will flourish. Relationships will go like, I mean, I have friends who've been married for who knows how long. I mean, 20, 30 years. Man, I was like born when they were getting married. But they're together because they talk. They don't try to impede on each other's privacy as far as like their private part of your life. Because like I said, you do have your own entity. And even inside you, you have like your private life, things that you do and think yourself. You have your personal life, which is how basically with your home relationship. You have your spiritual life, which is with your religion, and you have your professional life. And then if you're one of us YouTubers, you have your YouTube life, you have your online life, and each of those, yeah, they're going to cross over, they're going to mix and match and mingle, but they're not the same thing. Other than that, love, relationships, topic of the day. That's all I have to say. Also, guys, I uploaded a video earlier today. It was supposed to be a Music Monday, but due to editing and retakes, and the fact that you can probably hear this fan, and the crowd goes mild. Yeah, I forgot to unplug at the beginning, but it's just making it very, very hard to do that particular one. But check it out. It's actually my previous video. Other than that, click subscribe down below if you like these sort of things. I also do Friday, Freaky Friday reactions, where this week I'm going to show a couple videos and everybody's going to react to them. It's going to be like one of those mind-blown sort of videos. I still have a couple to find, but, you know, I always take suggestions. And then you got your Wednesday Randomness show. I'm vlogging in between, but all in all, if you guys have any ideas for topics you want me talking about, and no, Destiny, I will not talk about corn dog in the ass, okay? No corn dog in the ass. Also, check out Destiny, Lovable Me 619. She's on Twitter. She's also on YouTube. On that YouTube, have a good night.